Hey, what's up, guys? Just want to stop for a couple minutes on a Sunday. It's 1 o'clock, and I hope you guys are having a great weekend and have been able to, go to church, spend some time with your family, things like that. But hey, I just want to take just a couple minutes to touch base on something, a huge disaster. I just cannot believe what I saw last night in Milwaukee. You know, Gandhi and Martin Luther King and Nelson Mandela. I was watching Mandela last night, and I mean, these are some just great leaders, and they did not die and leave a legacy for what is happening today. You know, rioting and being racist and hating on one another, that's just not good. I watched the video. My brother DP sent it, he always has my back, and I always got his back. And I listened to some of the things that they said, and they were saying, if any white person comes down here, let's hurt them. And let me tell you something now. Nelson Mandela arguably is one of the greatest leaders of all time. I mean, he spent 27 years in prison for what he believed in. He did not believe in separation. He did not believe in segregation. He believed that all people were better together. Now, after 27 years of being locked up in a prison the size of a closet, he said that he forgave the South African people for what they did to him, and he's a great leader in my eyes. Mahatma Gandhi said, be the change that you want to see in this world. I'm pretty sure that they did not die for what's happening right now in our country. That is just not right, and it's ugly, and God does not like ugly, guys. We are better together. It's just sad. Maya Angelou said that people will not remember you. They'll not remember what you've done. People will remember how you made them feel. And, our nation is not built right now the way that we are making people feel by ugly acts of things such as what happened in Milwaukee last night. The young man that lost his life, our hearts and prayers go out to the family of that young man that was lost. And was it right or wrong? That's in God's hands. Here's what I do know, is that God doesn't like ugly. In Milwaukee, we are better than the way that we're acting. And some of the things in the video it said that, I heard it, I watched it a couple of times. It says, let's hurt every white person that comes down here. And that's just ugly. Some of my greatest friends in my life are colorblind. They're black, white, Haitian, Asian, German. I mean, Puerto Rican, Mexican. I mean, you name it. My friends, my brothers, my sisters. We don't see the color of each other's skin because we are better together. Milwaukee, guys, you are better than the way that you've been acting. Mahatma Gandhi said, be the change that you want to see in the world. Guys, we have got to be the change that we want to see in this world. And our hearts and our prayers go out to Milwaukee. The businesses that were broken into and riots and things like that, the people that sacrifice to keep their business stores open. God, He's going to show up in an amazing way. God is a God of suddenly. Right or wrong, racism is not good, and ignorance is not good. We don't teach our kids. Kids are not born racist. They are taught racism. They are taught ignorance. In God's eyes, there is no color. There is no race. In Martin Luther King's eyes, I think a lot of people need to go back and listen to what he said. He said, I have a dream that white people and black people and boys and girls and children will be able to sit down together. Notice the key word in there, it said together. It didn't say separated. Nelson Mandela, after 27 years of being locked up in jail, in the room, his cell was the size of a closet. And after all of that, he forgave South Africa for taking those years from his life. And we remember him as being one of the greatest leaders of all time because he brought a country that was divided because of racism and segregation, he brought them together with his humility and his ability to say, you know what, guys, we have to forgive them. We're better than that. Milwaukee guys, you guys are better than that, you know, and we have to do better. And I'll leave you with this. If you want to go fast in life, go alone. If you want to go far in life, go together. Guys, we are better together. We are better together. We cannot continue to separate out of ignorance. We've got to stand together. Guys, I love you, and I hope that I'm not the only one that's speaking up about this. I just felt like I had to say something. Someone else mentioned it to me and said, you know, somebody say something. Well, here's Mr. Strong Finish coming to you live, guys. We are better together. I love you, Milwaukee. Our hearts and our prayers goes out to the family of the young man that was lost. Our hearts and our prayers go out to the owners of the businesses in Milwaukee that had their places rioted and looted and glasses broke. And our hearts and the family goes out to the people that were hurt in that situation, guys. God doesn't like ugly. The greatness of a man, and I'll leave you with this, the greatness of a man is found in the measure of his surrender. Guys, we got to put the guns down. We got to put the violence down, and we've got to stand together. You know, we are better together. Love you guys. Have a great weekend. Milwaukee, we're praying for you.